Hi everyone, this is Connie with Connie's Creative Creations. Today I am taking part in Nadia's Wreath Wednesday, and we'll get to that more in just a bit. But let's get right started in this project. I only did one wreath, so let's get right into it. All right, I got an 18-inch wreath form from Dollar Tree, and I have 6 packages of Deco mesh from the Dollar Tree. One in yellow, and then the other one is brown, red, orange, and yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut each strip at 8 inches long. So, and I'm just using my little measuring thing I use for when I sew, and I'm just going to cut these at 8, it actually ends up being more like 9.5 to 10, because I'm not precise. I just kind of pull it and click it and snip it. So each one of the sections of the wreath is going to have 6 pieces of Deco mesh in them. Now, I could have gone thicker, and I did have some extra. I actually almost had one of each color, but when I put all the embellishments on it, you couldn't see it, that it was not super thick. It looked good, so I didn't go back and add any more, which I still can if I want to. So that's what I'm doing here, is and I cut a whole bunch first, and then I started on adding them onto the wreath, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, and now I'm going to grab the other ones and cut a bunch of those at this as well. So, like I said, it's brown, red, orange, and the gold. And I'm cutting them exactly like I cut the yellow ones. And then I'm going to show you how I added them on the wreath and get those all connected on there. It's really pretty simple. And as you can see, sometimes I use pipe cleaners or chenille stems to hook them. This time I'm just going to use wire because I only had bright green chenille stems, and I didn't want the green showing through. So here we go. I used to using that wire. It's just a floral wire. It's paddle wire. And I'm just cutting them about 6 inches long, and I get a bunch of those cut. And then I'm just going to show you the first little section, but once I get that done, then I'm going to grab the Deco mesh, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, this is a collaboration with DIY Nadia. and it's her Nadia's Wreath Wednesday. So every Wednesday she does a collaboration with one or two other creators, and they do wreaths. So this is a fall wreath that she's doing one and I'm doing one. She may do more than one, I'm not sure, but this is our collaboration. Don't forget to go down into the description box. Down there will be all the information, the channel link to her video as well as to her channel. And I have a new channel and some other information. So you want to go down there and check it out. Let's get right into this again. Okay, so I am grabbing the Deco mesh and I'm rolling it 2 or 3 times from each side, and then I'm scrunching it in the middle. I'm taking the wire and I'm tying it really tight, and then I am just hooking it to the center wire on the wreath. The smaller ones have 2, and I would do it to the 2, but since this only has 1, I'm doing it to the center one, and I'm just going back and forth between the 2 Deco mesh, and I'm just getting it all hooked on there. And just work on it. Like I said, I do 6 on each section, and Deco mesh is a little hard to deal with at first if you're not used to it. It likes to stick to each other, and it does fray some, but I think that is part of the beauty of this. It's very kind of shiny, and I like that too. Sometimes I really like shiny things. Other times I don't. But as you can see, I'm just rolling it a little bit and then scrunching it in the center and just tying that off and hooking it onto the wreath. And here's where I turn it over, because I realize it's actually easier to do if I have it turned over, because laying this down on the Deco mesh does not hurt it, does not scrunch it. I mean, if it does, it just pops right back out. So yeah, so I'm cutting some more. I kept cutting more and more. I didn't want to get too much cut at once, so I'd cut like 5 or 6 pieces at a time, and then I would just roll it. Now I'm just doing that in my hand. It's not hard to do. The Deco mesh wants to roll up anyway, so it makes it really easy to get it all done. So here I am just hooking this on. Now I'm going to jump a few minutes right to the end. You'll see where it's finished, and you'll see how full it looks. Because like I'm telling you, at first I wasn't sure if it was going to be full enough. And even now I may go back. I still have a whole roll of yellow and a whole roll of the different colors. So we'll see. But I really like the way, you'll see it's on my, at the end, it's on my red door, and you can't see the red through it. Which you wouldn't mind anyway. I wouldn't mind with that. So, yep, there's the first section. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm just going to continue working on this, and then we're going to, I'll show you how I end up embellishing it here in just a moment. And you can see now it's full, and you can't see through it. So it ended up being plenty full, in my opinion. And here I got a bunch of floral from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut those off the stems and have just very little amount of stem. And I'm just going to be hot gluing and sticking them right into this wreath to, make it look prettier. So here is orange sunflowers. I know at one of my videos someone said those aren't sunflowers. If they're not, I don't know, because it says sunflowers on the label. So I don't know if this orange sunflowers are actually named something else. I don't know. I've seen them in the wild as well, so I don't know. We're just going to go with orange sunflowers. And if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. So while I'm getting these all cut off, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps my channel grow. As my channel grows, then I can start further my channel and be able to continue making videos, which I absolutely love doing. And then I've also got some maple leaf picks from the Dollar Tree with some berries and gourds. And I'm going to add those as well. I'm not going to add all the leaves, just a few. And here is mums, orange mums. And I was going for more orange, red, more of the orange and red tones on this because the wreath is more yellow than it is any of the other colors. So this will be a contrast, so you'll be able to see them when you look at them. So also don't forget to check out Nadia's channel. She does some amazing DIYs, and check out all her wreaths. They are amazing, all different kinds. I really like this kind. I have others, I've made others, but I really like these Deco mesh ones. They're like my favorite, and they're just so pretty. So here I am, I'm starting to glue these on. I'm just, like I said, I'm just cutting down those stems a little bit. I realized they were a little too long before I started. I didn't want them sticking through the wreath. So I just went ahead and I snipped them down even further. And I'm just going to start gluing them on the wreath. And here I've kind of set them there. Now I'm gluing them. I wanted to see what they look like first. So I'm just gluing them around a sunflower, sunflower, all the way around. And then you can see the other picks I've got in the center there that I'm going to be using, just to kind of fill in the empty sections, because the Deco mesh is just the background of the wreath, and I really like the way this ended up. I also have that ribbon sitting there, and that's from the Dollar Tree, and it's a chevron pattern in fall colors, and it matches really well with this, and so I'm going to make a big bow. Now I make it kind of fast. I do have some other videos that I make bows slower, and I'm thinking about doing another bow tutorial here soon, because people ask how to make bows all the time, and I see people struggling, so I want to put out their bow making video soon. So we'll see how this all plays out in the next few weeks. I want to get it going definitely before we get even busier with, you know, Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. And here I am, I'm putting some of those, that's a little gourd with a yellow leaf, and I'm putting some berries in there. And I still have one sunflower. I'm not sure where I'm going to stick it yet, because I'm going to be putting the bow up there at the top, so I didn't want it to be too crowded. Okay, so now I'm going to make the bow, and I'm just cutting. I'm going to pull out and cut a piece for the tails, and I'm going to scrunch the center just so I can have an idea of how long the tails are. And then I start scrunching it, folding it, twisting it, fold it again. And I have a bow making machine that I made, but I make bows a lot in just my hands, and it's the same kind of, this bow it's the same concept. Other bows I have to use my bow machine. But I'm just, each time I go a little bit bigger, and some of them I do the same, and I just finish using the whole roll. It's only 3 feet roll, so it makes a nice size bow. If I wanted it bigger, I would have to add more ribbon. I could add the same kind, or a lot of times I'll mix a burlap or a solid color. But this one, because of all the other colors, I just wanted it to be this. So here is the very end of it. Of course, you can't really see what I'm doing. I will do a bow tutorial soon. Again, I have one from I did last year. It's on one of my lives. And I can link that down in the description box so you can just click on that and you can see where I make some really beautiful bows. So here I am. I just used that. I did use the green chenille stem because I knew you wouldn't be able to see it under the bow. And I'm just kind of poofing it out. And then I'm going to separate the deco mesh and stick it right through and hook it right to the wire. And that way it is secure. So I'm just kind of fiddling with it. Here I go. I'm opening it, sticking it in, and then I'm going to twist that and make it really super tight. And then I'm going to fix the tails. I'm going to dovetail them and then pull them down because I want them to hang down in the center. And then I'm going to poof this bow up, and then I'm going to make a jute hold hanger, just a loop, and then this wreath will be done. And I wanted to thank Nadia for asking me to be in her bow collab, or not her bow collab, her wreath collab. Excuse me, because I really enjoyed doing it. Here I am making that little jute loop, and then this project is done. And at the end, I will show you what it looks like on my door. I made it and hung it. I love it. So I couldn't wait to get this all done and up on my wall, my door, because I had a winter one, and there it is. And I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to check this all out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and hit that thumbs up. You guys all have a blessed week, and be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye.